Hello viewers, it's your girl Ruby Fangirl, and in today's video I'm going to be showing off more of my Mst3k DVD collection. Yeah, so this is a part 2. If you guys remember from a video that I made a couple months ago with the same name, you could definitely tell that this is a continuation of this. But I'm going to do volume 13 all the way to 19 today, basically. So, that means I'm going to be just showing off those DVD collections. But first, before I do, there is something that I want to show you guys. Is that from volume 13 all the way to volume 39, if you have all the volumes, you would get something extra. Mini movie posters. Yes, I almost have almost every single one of these mini movie posters. And can I just say, the art on these things are really cool. And they're also plastered on the covers, which I'll show in a little bit. Because, well, even though I don't have every single one of them, as you can tell from these, you can definitely see the difference between the two. But all in all, I love these posters, and they're just really nice to have on your collection. And now, let's get into the big parts. And that's, of course, volume 13, aka the 20th anniversary edition. And let's look on the back here, and it comes with First Spaceship on Venus, Laser Blast, Werewolf, and Future War. And this is what the covers are mostly going to look like. And before I get into these ones right here, there's if you see the word anniversary when it comes to Mst3k, you can actually get the tin versions of these, because they have one for almost every time you see an anniversary, or basically if it's something special. They mainly do it only when they have a number 1. I'll actually show you to it when I actually get to that point. But for the 20th anniversary, it comes with a massive tin, because not only you get the DVDs beside it, and also with the mini movie posters. I mean, that's not really an exclusive, that's literally what every single volume you get. You actually get a modeled version of Crow T Robot. Sadly, I don't have it because I don't have the tin version, but I actually have one of the tin versions, but I'll show you once I actually get to that part of the video, or more specifically to another part. And now let's review these four episodes. And like I said, they're based off the covers of the mini movie posters. And can I just say, these posters are iconic. Whoever did these the artwork for this did a phenomenal job. I'm not gonna lie. And the first one here is First Spaceship on Venus. And almost every single one of them, they come with a tagline, basically, trapped by the creeping terror of the deadly Venusy slime. I always keep messing up that line right there. I don't know why. And on the back they show us some concrete information and stuff like that. Not just from the episode itself, but basically the episode in general. And here's what it looks like on the inside. This is the only time I'm actually going to show it. So it shows off the Satellite of Love, and of course the Mst3k logo. So it's basically almost exactly the DVDs that I showed you guys a while, but it just has some difference. But what about the episode itself? Is it good or bad? And it's a fine episode. It is season 2, so it's kind of a mixed bag season. And next up, Laser Blast! An alien weapon falls into the wrong hands, and a tower trembles in terror. Well, technically not the whole town, maybe just certain parts of the area, but whatever. This is actually a really good episode. I really like this. So this is one of my recommended episodes, so I highly recommend watching that. Oh, Werewolf! This is a really good episode. I like this episode. Beneath the full moon, an ancient curse returns from the dead. And as a massive fan of werewolves, this episode is actually great, even though it's not a great movie. But you know what? I'll definitely take it. So here's the back. Yeah, this is what the werewolves look like. And fun fact about this movie, and the next one I'm going to review later, this movie actually came out during the time Mst3k was around. So basically, at that point in time, this was one of the most modern movies that they ever riffed up at the time. But I highly recommend this episode. And next up, Future War. See, dinosaurs from outer space stalk the streets of Los Angeles. Well, yeah, technically, but they're only hunting for this guy right here. But for the most part, yeah, basically. even though there's not a lot of dinosaurs in there, and the dinosaurs are not really great, so yeah. But anyway, and just like from Werewolf, this is also a Marvel movie that came out during the time when Mst3k was releasing episodes, so I just really like these fun facts that they did. And the episode itself, I actually really enjoy it. It's not really bad or good, but I think it's an average episode. So that's basically the episodes that will look like from here on in. But there is one of them out of all these DVDs that's technically not a version of this, but there's a reason for that. But I'll definitely show it to you guys when that eventually happens. And next up, we have Volume 14. And this is what the DVD's, the casing's gonna look like. And it comes with Mad Monster, Manhunt in Space, Soul Taker, and Final Justice. And here's what it looks like on the back. Same thing as the 20th Anniversary Edition. So let's take a look at these. First up, we got Mad Monster, half man, half beast. He stalks the night. And this is an early Season 1 episode, the very third episode, in fact. Yeah, this is not a great episode. I think I said this from my previous video that I did about this topic. Just don't watch, Season 1. Just watch, the other seasons and then head back to this if you're a massive fan, just like I am. And you can see, the differences between, Season 2 all the way to Season 10 to this volume, so. I know this is an early, episode, but that's the best they can do at the time, so I don't really recommend it to newcomers. Manhunt from space. See? Space pirates threatening the galaxy! Seriously, these quotes are so good. And this is not really a great episode, but it's not terrible. But they actually released a sequel that's actually based on that. We'll get to that later. But all in all, this is a fine episode. Oh, Soul Taker. He lurks between life and death. This is actually a really great episode. But I do recommend to watch some episodes of Mst3k before watching this one, because this takes place in Season 10. Well, I'm not saying you can't watch Season 10, but this one right here is the one I would go on hold because of one thing. The host segments. And once you actually watch the episode, you can definitely understand why I'm warning you about that. But all in all, this is a really good episode. And next up, we have Final Justice. A Texan lawman showdowns with the Maltese mob. I don't know what that means, but whatever. This is not really a great episode, but yeah, it's fine. But fun fact, this is actually a movie played by Joe Don Baker. If you haven't known him, he's probably one of those kind of actors that regularly appears an Mst3k in the movies. Even though he only appears in one more movie, a famous one that will come out that came out before this one, but in comparison, this one is not really the best episode, so you could definitely skip this one if you want to, but you could definitely watch it just for fun and stuff like that. So that's basically Volume 14. Coming up next is Volume 15, and it comes with The Girl in Lover's Lane, The Robot vs. the Aztec Mummy, Zombie Nightmare, and Racket Girls. And here's the back, very similar. I know it lasts for a few seconds, but it's literally the same. And here's the episodes. First up, we got The Robot vs. the Aztec Mummy. Machine battles magic to claim an ancient treasure. And this is actually the second episode of Season 1. And yeah, just like with episode 3 of Mad Monster, I don't recommend this episode because this is a very, very early episode. So I don't really recommend this episode, to be perfectly honest. Next up, we got The Girl in Lover's Lane. Troubled teens face a town in torment. This is an alright episode, but I do really like the title logo. I don't know why, it just really speaks to me. But this is a alright episode. It's not really fantastic or anything. Ooh, Zombie Nightmares. Voodoo Vengeance Beyond the Grave. This is actually a really good episode. I'm not gonna lie. Basically, a zombie just comes to life to get revenge on the teens who killed and the previous people that the one who brought him back to life revenge on, basically. It's a really bizarre movie, but hey, that's actually a really good episode. I'm not gonna lie. Racket Girls, wrestling women in a clash with gangland goons, I mean. Yeah, this is not really about, Racket Girls, and just like it says, mainly a goon story. The plot is just so stupid, but other than that, this is a fine episode. It's not like right up there and stuff like that. So it's not really great, but it's not bad either. And that was volume 15. Coming up next, we have volume 16. Fun fact, there's actually a version where you can actually get a statue version of Tom Servo. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird, it's not on the 10 version, but you know what, who cares? And this volume comes with The Corpse Vanishes, Warrior of the Lost World, Santa Claus, and Night of the Blood Beast. Here's the episodes, and it comes with The Corpse Vanishes, a mad doctor preys upon innocent brides. And this is actually like a season 1 episode, but like when the first time I watched this, I didn't really enjoy this movie, but it has an actor none other than Bela Lugosi. And for those who don't know, he's the actor who played a Dracula in the 1930s, and also like the crossover of Abbott and Costello. And after rewatching it, this is actually like a really good one because of Bela Lugosi in it. Honestly, he actually just makes like movies so good. So when it comes to like season 1 episodes, give this one a watch if you just want to watch the movie itself. So I do recommend that one. Warrior of the Lost World. It's madness to the max. Yeah, this is basically like a Mad Max ripoff. So nothing like to say about this. Well, except I know I heard about like the reboots, but I know there's like other Mad Max like movies out there. So I haven't seen all of them, but I have heard like the new one that came out a few years ago. So yeah, but overall, this is a really good episode. Next up is Santa Claus. It's Satan versus Santa from the feet of the children of the world. And I just really like that you could definitely tell that Santa, how convenient. Yeah, and this is actually a really good Christmas episode. A lot more better than Santa Claus Conquers the Martians episode, in my opinion. So, yeah, I highly recommend this episode. And Night of the Blood Beast. It came from outer space. Its spawn will rule the earth. And this is actually a really good episode. And fun fact about like this episode, they actually released this released a Turkey Day version and a normal version. And Shout Factory was actually nice to release both versions. So if you want to watch this for Thanksgiving, here you go. Because this is actually a really good episode. So I highly recommend it to watch it as like either a normal episode or Thanksgiving episode. So, yep, there you go. You got 2 options, I guess. And now we're getting to a very interesting one. I have the re-release version of Volume 17. And it comes with The Crawling Eye, The Beatniks, Final Sacrifice, and Blood Waters of Dr. Z. So yeah, I actually managed to get the re-release version of Volume 17 because it's extremely expensive nowadays. So yeah, I finally managed to get my hands on this. The only one I'm really hoping that they actually remade is Volume 34, because that's the only one I don't have. So come on, Shout Factory. Like, seriously, hashtag, like, re-release Volume 34. Like, seriously, please. Here's like what it has on the back, and this is what the mini posters look like. But this is actually an interesting thing because they don't come with the movie posters, but you can actually like see like the posters right here. And I'll basically show the posters like on here basically by basically reviewing them. And so the first one is of course The Crawling Eye. A fog shroud destroys in fetch. I don't know what it is because I know it's quite hard because this ring right here. But this is the very first episode of Season 1. And even though it's a hit and miss, but you know what? It's a nostalgia thing, like for old-time fans, so I'll allow it. And here's the Beatniks, caught between a crime-riddled past and a star-strud future. Yeah, this is actually an alright episode, but nothing really too good about it. And next up, The Final Sacrifice, an ancient cult returns to rule the world. This is actually kind of a really good episode. Because you sadly can't watch it on YouTube or stuff like that. But once you manage to get this, you can finally watch it. Because you can't really watch it anywhere else. And lastly here, we have Blood Waters of Dr. C. Half man, half fish, all monster. Can I just say this, like, the movie itself is awful. And even though it's not right, like, even though it's not as boring as, like, Manos the Hands of Fate. Because Manos the Hands of Fate at least had, like, its moments, but it has, like, the same feeling as this movie. So, if you want, like, the similar version, just watch, like, Blood Waters of Dr. Z or Manos the Hands of Fate. So, and next up, we have Volume 18, personally one of my favorite volumes of all time. And it comes with Lost Continent, Crash of the Moons, The Beast of Yucca Flats, and Jack Frost. Back, The Lost Continent, a land of terror from another time. Yeah, this is not really a great episode. This is a season 2 episode, but not really a great episode. I don't really recommend. Crash of the Moon, see the destruction of 2 worlds. And fun fact about this movie, this is the sequel to Manhunt from Space. So, yeah, but honestly I prefer the sequel compared to, like, Manhunt from Space. So, yeah, this is a really good episode if you want to watch, like, either one of those movies. And next up, we have The Beast of Yucca Flats, transformed from atomic scientist to indirect killer. Yeah, this is a really not a great episode, but you know what? I can understand why it's called Yucca Flats for a reason. It is a really yucca film. So, I wish they actually made a joke like that in the actual episode, but you know what? Whatever. Oh, yes, I love this episode. Jack Frost, witchcraft, magic, mushrooms, and the power of Jack Frost. This episode right here remains, even to this day, one of the best episodes of, like, the entire show. When it comes to, like, mic-based episode, like the mic era, this is the best one out of all of them. I want to watch this episode so badly all the time. It's such a great episode. As a matter of fact, I'll probably watch this after this video. So, yeah, I highly recommend. If you want, like, for a first starter episode, like, you know, for newcomers, watch this episode right here. It says it on the title. Watch this episode, because this is a great one. So, yep, here is Volume 18. And the last one that I'll show in this video is Volume 19. And fun fact, this volume here is actually a Halloween special, so how convenient. And it comes with Robot Monster, Bride of the Monster, Devil Doll, and Devilfish. You see the pattern they put quite really with two monster movies and 2 devil movies. I think they probably put that on purpose. And fun fact about this one, very similar to Volume 16, you can actually get a version that has a statue of Gypsy on it. But just like the previous ones, I don't have it. I just have the standard version, so I have what I have. So let's review this final volume that I will show off in this video. And here is Robot Monster. Its mission, destroy Earth. This movie really sucks. Like, seriously. Bride of the Monster. See? Mad Monsters plot to create an army of giants. This is actually a good one. I think this... Oh yeah, Bela Lugosi is also in this movie. I always keep forgetting he's, like, in, like, this movie, but you know what? I'll probably go back to watch this, like, in Halloween or something. Devil Doll. Who? Is it the puppet? Is it the master? This is an average episode, not, like, one of my favorites, but it's interesting nonetheless. And finally, that I'll show off in this video... Devilfish. Science unleashes a killer from the deep. This is basically a Jaws ripoff. Like, seriously. There are some moments that there are, like, Jaws references and stuff like that. So, yeah. But all in all, out of, like, all of these episodes, this is probably the best one in my opinion. So, you guys have your own different opinions on these things. So yeah. Those are the volumes I'm going to be showing off in this video. And what a journey has been. So, I would like to know from you guys. What do you guys think of these episodes? What do you guys think of this cool new artwork? I'll definitely repeat that kind of question in future videos. And I will see you guys in the next video.